Hello my friends, Commander Reiko here, and today we have a top 10 list of every clone trooper LEGO still hasn't really made, but they need to. Like, guys, you understand when you see the list. Obviously the guys here aren't, but let's get into it. At number 1 we have an updated 501st Trooper. I mean, guys, the last set this came in I believe was in 2013, which was the ATRT, and we haven't gotten one in 7 years. 7. That's why I'm hoping in the new Clone Wars wave that we'll get some. But if we don't, I would be so upset. This would be so depressing. I mean, in an ideal world, we get like a Phase 2 regular, maybe battle damaged, like, or like has some scuffling, like the 212th one back in 2014, I believe. I'm not sure which one the Utapau one is from. But yeah, like these guys. Not the Phase 1 one as much, but you know, if you're pushing it, might as well. We could always buy Phase 2 helmets. Moving on to our next one, we have the Galactic Marines. Now, these are ones that used to be talked about a lot, but aren't as much anymore. But I still think they're really cool looking dudes. They're like snow troopers, but in red. And you'll see in the bottom that we have this dropship, the ATOT or something. It's the troop carrier. And it looks epic. It comes with 4 troopers, Commander Bakara, and he is also awesome. And the little droid in Piatti Mundi. There's Bakara, like, this is what they look like. I mean, who wouldn't want that? It's just really cool figure. Like, the detailing they could go with is incredible. They could have reddish-brown waist capes. That would just be insane. I'd love a set with them. Anything is good in my book with them. Moving on to the next one is Commando Gregor. You all remember him. He was one of the coolest clones. And then he has been made in LEGO. It was just in the form of the older one. But we've never actually gotten the original, like the Commando. I think this could be a great in a set like that Moon Escape, where they could have like a few cans, maybe a droid, a big droid lifter, and then like a few of the R2 units, or just something like that. Because he is a really, really cool dude, and I mean, eventually he had to get back to the Republic with his armor. Because I mean, he wears it on his waist, so yeah. But yeah, like. Commando, LEGO isn't that keen on making Commandos. Which brings me to my sponsor, Bricks by Bricks YT. He is a great YouTuber, and not YouTuber, he is a great, just makes all these amazing products. Here you'd see, you could make your own LEGO Star Wars type clone troopers, and it's actually really reasonable. It's $20 for a AV Figures Frostbite Fixer. And you make your own. I mean, guys, we're in quarantine. And nobody could leave the house. You're all bored out of your minds, right? What better to do than to make your own clone troopers at a fairly reasonable price? I mean, look, you get your own 3D printed helmet, and you get the plain torso, and you just buy the decal kits, and you are set. It is a nice skill to learn. There are lots of tutorials on how. I'm not that keen on it because it takes a long time. But yeah, you get your own 332nd Commander. I mean, look, you do that, and it's a DIY kit, so you could do it all yourself. There's Tup, and you make your own, like, Commando, which is insane. I don't even know if I'd change out the helmet. I'd just, put on all the body parts, because these just look fantastic. I would totally recommend them to anyone. Please check out the link in the description. It helps me a absolute ton. Just click on that link, just check it out, just see what he has. He has some amazing products. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Thank you for listening to that. Here you have Commander Bly, who is an absolutely fantastic figure at CAC. And I think this would be an amazing figure for them to make in LEGO. I mean, Commander Bly is pretty famous. He killed Ayla Secura, which is always big sad. But, like, he was in LEGO Star Wars the video game. It's not that hard. He's a cool-looking, like, clone. And I just think he would look amazing in minifigure form. Like, look at this custom someone made. It is just shocking how good it looks. This is not mine. I credit whoever made it. It is beautiful looking. At number 6, we have Boyle. Boyle here is pretty self-explanatory. He's one of the 212 troopers, and obviously you'll know who's next after seeing him. And he's just a really cool looking dude. I mean, who wouldn't want that mustache? That mustache is fantastic. You know, I was thinking about it. Maybe I could do that now. I'll go like take my Stormtrooper Sharpie a little like mustache on. I mean, you guys could do that too. Boom, Boyle. He is a cool figure. I would definitely love to see him in Lego. Maybe Phase 1, maybe the ARF Trooper from Geonosis. And we haven't seen him in Star Wars in a while, so maybe we'll see him in Season 7. Anyway, let's move on to his counterpart, Waxer, who's also in the Lego Star Wars video game. He has the little Twi'lek on his head, and that would be awesome to see in Lego form. Waxer is just such an iconic dude. I mean, he died in Umbara, which is very sad. So if they do an Umbara, like 501st versus 212, I just came up with a great idea. Like, because they always do the counterpart battle packs, where you have like the Stormtroopers versus the Rebels, that sort of thing. They could do 501st versus 212. That'd be insane. And maybe they include Waxer and Boyle. But yeah, like he has the Twi'lek on his head, which is adorable, and he could be buddies with Boyle. I'd be surprised if one of these came out and the other didn't. Chances are they're probably never going to, but that would be amazing. Next we have the Bad Batch, and I wouldn't be shocked if we even got a battle pack of these guys, because they are epic. We have Tech, we have Wrecker, who is my personal favorite, we have Hunter, and we have Crosshair. All very cool additions. I love them. If they just gave them, I don't know about knives, but if they gave them all their special guns and maybe gave like Hunter or Wrecker a bit of a extra armor to make him look bigger. This is Solid Brick Studios minifigs for you figures. They're like $100. But yeah. Like, here's another concept art. I like the first one better, but these are also very cool. Also, just note, this is probably what they would end up doing. They'd do something along these lines where they all have the same torso except Tech. So, yeah, it's more realistic. At number 3, we have Echo, the ARC Trooper, or we could do the new experimental one. Chances are, if it was to come out now, it would be the experimental one because of his new addition. But I'd honestly rather have an ARC Trooper. He is epic. I mean, look, he has a little arm in the new one. I think it would be interesting to see how they do the new Echo. I'm like 50-50 on his design. I think it's pretty cool. Maybe come with the Bad Batch. I don't know. But yeah, Echo is one of my favorite clones, and definitely deserves the number 3 spot. At number 2, we have Fives, who is my second favorite clone. Yeah, the first isn't my favorite, but yeah. Fives is an amazing clone, and how he has not been made in Lego baffles me. Like, what have they been doing? They had a whole show. He was like a main character in it. And like, just like, look at that. Like, this Clone Army custom stuff, and it just looks amazing. And I'm sure Lego could do very good with it. Like, just, who doesn't love Fives? Fives is everyone's favorite. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to our number 1 spot. At number 1, we have Phase 2 Cody. Okay, this is completely baffling. How is there no Phase 2 Commander Cody helmet or anything? Like, look, they made a Phase 2 Cody buildable figure. Like, what is this about? He's the most iconic clone from All Stars. There he is getting destroyed by General Grievous. But that's not Commander Cody, maybe. I don't know. And that's a big debate going on. But yeah, like, how have they made a buildable figure, but they haven't made a Lego one? It is absolutely baffling. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do check out my sponsor, Bricks by Bricks YT. He is fantastic. Check out the link in the description. Maybe buy some stuff. I mean, I think I'm gonna cop some stuff soon.